Hello, I'm Chris. I'm a KMP developer. Tech support's coming out on Tuesday. For that, close that up. Today we're going to be talking about how a compose tip on how to do an easy swipe to delete. Um, and this is what we're looking at here. Let's go ahead and demo what I'm talking about. Not refactor. There we go. So what we're talking about is this functionality. And yeah, so you can swipe it to open up the delete option panel, and you can either cancel it or yeah, we definitely need to delete New York, and we can also Washington D.C., Los Angeles, Chicago. We'll leave Berlin alone. San Francisco needs to go. So that's the functionality. And here is a quick rundown of how it works. So it's just standard surface, list of the, well, I should say cities here. So I'm going to change this to cities. And a list of cities, and you just make a lazy column with these things, swipe to delete, and you create a swipe to delete container, which I'll describe here in a second. And then on a delete callback, or whatever you want to call it, it goes and just removes the city from the list, and then that causes it to recompose. So we have the swipe to delete container, which is basically one of these cells here, which has behind it this background. So that's basically how it works. And there's two remember booleans, a mutable boolean here that are basically commands. And using the command reset pattern here, which is so here we are doing the swipe to dismiss container here, which you give it the delete background, which is this thing, and then that can send back two commands, whether you're going to delete it, which is this button here, or you're going to cancel it, which is this button here, and that goes back to one of these remember block things, which changes the key, which causes it to do a command. So when the delete one, it returns to true. It runs a delay and then deletes the item, which does a callback to this lambda here, which then actually does a deletion on that side, and then it resets it. So this is the command and reset pattern. That's is very this is easy. It's very scalable. It works really well. You do have to name each one of these things, but it's fine. There's no view models or anything like that necessary to do this functionality. It's just pure compose, which is super nice. And this is all can be transferred to KMP. So the delete background here is just setting up two icons here. The special sauce is here in the swipe to dismiss, and this is coming directly from the JetBrains Kotlin compose library. And the thing that creates the threshold here, which I had to do trial and error to figure out how far across it goes before it snaps back versus stays open. I had to mess with that. You can probably figure out a better way of doing that, but I just used trial and error on that. And then if you do not want that cancellation confirmation functionality, you can just use this, which will, as soon as you start to swipe it, and if you let go, if it's any part of it's open, well, without the position threshold. With the positional threshold, easy for you to say. Once you go past it, it'll do the delete like that. That would be a delete when you use this confirm change functionality. So the special sauce, they do all the touch handling and the stuff like that, and I just set up a couple different callbacks here for the delete background once it's opened up to actually do the delete functionality. So that is about it, and the source code's available, and that's a quick rundown. Good luck with the rest of it.